Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And remember, take that easiness with a grain of salt because this is considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, where there's a lot of really smart people. So today's puzzle is called X by P.S. Nin, and here are the rules. The standard Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Clues out of the grid indicate the sum of the first x digits, where x is the first seen digits, and I think this is called xsums rules. So, for example, this says that 8 is the sum of the first n digit, where this one is the n. So say this was 2. That would mean the first two digits must add up to 8, so therefore you would have to have a 2 and a 6. If this was, say, 3, that would mean the first three digits would have to add up to 8, etc., etc. So, for example, if this is 25, say this was a 5, that would mean that the first 5 digits must add up to 25. And if this is and if you have like 7, this would be the first 7 digits going in that row, in that direction. So it would be specifically this direction for this, would have to add up to 28. Let's see. The white dot connects two consecutive digits. So for example, if this was a 3, this would have to be a 2 or a 4 to make it consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so first things first. In an X sum rule, you can never have 1 be there unless the actual sum is a 1. And none of these sums are 1. So 1 can never be in these cells in, let's see. 1 can never be in any of these cells. Because if you had 1, it would just only add up to 1, because you would count the first digit, and that's it. Therefore, this has to be 2 or 3. So this has to be 2 or 3 to add up to 8. And you can only have 2 or 3, right? Because you can't have 4. If you had 4, the minimum sum you would have to have is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 10. So therefore, this is 2 or 3, and this is 2 or 3 because they're both 8s. Therefore, this is either 2, 6 here, and this would have to be 3, 1, and 4. Or I guess this would be 1 and 4. Or this is 2, 6, and this is 3, 1, 4, right? These can be any number from the rest, which would be 5, 7, 8, 9. This obviously could not be 9, because if this was 9, this would already fail. So this has to be also 2 and 3. Because you can't have 4, because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 as the minimum. So this is 2 or 3, and this is 2 or 3, and also this is 2 or 3. So if this is 2, this is 7. If it's 3, it has to be 1 and 5. Right? So if this is 2, this has to be 7, and then this would be 3, 1, 5 to add up to 9. If this is 3, this is obviously 1 and 5, and therefore this would be 7. So then the rest of them have to be here. So this is 4, 6, 8, and 9. Because one of them's 2, 3. One of them's 2, 7. The other one's 3, 1, 5. So 4, 6, 8, 9 are the rest. Let's see. 28 and 28. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is 2, 3, or 4. This is 2, 3, or 4. But this can't be 4 here, because this has to be at least a 5. So this can't be 4. This could be 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is 5, this would have to be 2 and 7. But then 5 and 7 doesn't add up with 3 other digits to form 15. So this can never be 5. Let's see. If this is 4, this would have to be 1, 2, and 3 with it. But the problem is that would eliminate all possibilities in that cell. So this can never be 4, therefore this is also 2 or 3. So this has to be 2, 7, 2 8, or 3, 7. No, that doesn't work. If it's 2, it's 8, right? If it's 3, it cannot be 3, 5. It can't be 3, 7. So this has to be 2 and 8. This has to be 2 and 8 then. So this can't be 8. This can't be 8. This has to be 3. So it's 3 with 1 and 6. Right? Because it cannot be 2 and 5. So this is 1 and 6. Therefore, the rest of this has to be 4, 5, 7, 9. This can't be 8. This can't be 2, so now we know this is 3, this is 2, this is 3. This is 2, this can't be 2. So therefore, this has to be 7, which means this cannot be 1, 5. So this has to be 1 and 5. So this can't be 1. This has to be 2 and 6. This can't be, this has to be 1 and 4 to add up to 8. Therefore, this can't be 1. This has to be 5. So that's 1. This can't be 5. This can't be 5. So 7 and 9 is a pair in box 4. So this can't be 7 or 9. This can't be 3. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 2 or 3. But we already knew that it can't be 2 or 3. This, if it's 4... that would mean it has to have 1 and 3 with it. So this cannot be this. If this is 3, it's 5. If it's 4, it's 1 and 3. So 3 can never be, oh, this can't be 3. So then this would be 1 and this would be 3. So 3 is always here. 3 is here, therefore 3 has to be here. 2 has to be one of these 3. Okay. This is consecutive with this. So if it's 4, it cannot be 3, so it would have to be 5. But that doesn't work. So if this is 4 and this is 5, this becomes 3, 3. So that doesn't work. So this cannot be 5 and 4. So 4 has to be here. This could be 6, in which case this would have to be 5. If this is 8, this would have to be 9. If this is 9, this would have to be 8. Okay. This is 7 and 9. This is 1 and 6. So this can't be 1. It can't be 1. It can't be 3. Therefore, this is 3. Because if this is 4, this has to be 1 and 3. This is 1 and 3. That the 1 and the 3 are already here. So this can't be 1 or 3. Therefore, this is 3, 5, 7. This has to be 8 and 9. So the 4 and the 6 are here. So we can delete that. This is 1, 4, and 6. This is 1, 4, and 6. This can't be 5. Well, it couldn't be 5 anyways because of that. But this is 2 or 4. It can't be 2. Because 2 digits with 2 cannot add up to 15. So this is 4. It cannot have a 3, a 5, and a 7. So could it be 2? Can it not have a 1? No, because then it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, which is the minimum, which would be 20. Can you have without a 2? That would be 1, 4, 6, 8, which is 19. So no. So it has to be 1 and 2 at least. So 1 and 2 are here. So therefore, this can't be 1. So this is 6. This is 1. This can't be 1 then. This is 1 of 1. So it's 1, 2, 4, which is 7, and 8. So this is 8, which makes this 9, which makes this not 9. So that's a 7. This is a 9. This is 1, 2, or 8. This can't be 2, 3, or 4, so this is 5 or 6. This can't be 2, 3, or 4, so this is 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. But if it's 7, that would have to be specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adding up to 7. And that's not possible because we know that would eliminate all possibilities in the other cell. So this can't be 7, this can't be 7. This is 5 or 6, this is 5 or 6. Huh. 25. This can't be 2 or 3. So it could be 4, could be 5, and it could be 6. This cannot be 3 or 4, so this is 5 or 6. Okay. This is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So one of these is 1, and the other one is 1 here. Therefore, the 1 has to be one of these two in box 8. Specifically, actually, in row 9, but yeah. So the 9 has to be one of these two. We don't know which. This becomes 4, 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 1, so it's 4 or 6. This is one of 4, 6. If this is 4 and this is 6, that would mean a 5 is in the middle. Right? No. A 5 would have to be on that's shared. So 5 would have to be one of these two. Okay, so that's if this is 4 and this is 6. If it's 5 and 6, we know the middle would be shared, and it would have to have a 4. Right? Because the two overlaps would have to add up to 5. Because the whole column adds up to 50. Or sorry, 45. And the excess, the overlap is what adds up to 5. So either way, okay, so if it's 4 and 6, the 5 would have to be, so this would be 4 and this would be 6. So the 5 would have to be here, which means this would be 4, 7, 9, which means this would have to be 5. If this is 5 and 6, either way, that would mean the overlap's either here or it's here. And it would have to be 4 with something because it has to add up to 5. So it would be 4 and 1. This would be 4 and 1, or this is 4 and 1. So either way, this is 4, 7, 9. And therefore, this is 5. So this is always 4, 7, 9. Could be 5 here, 4, 7, 9. Therefore, 7 has to be one of these two. So this is 5 and 6. So the overlap is here or here. And the overlap must add up to 28 times 2, which is 56, minus 45, which is 11. Okay. We know 1 can't already be there, so it cannot be 5 and 6 in the overlap. So it's either 2, 9. Okay, so this is 1, 2, no, 3, 4, no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 1, 2, or 4. Or it can't be 1, 3, or 4, sorry. This can't be 1 or 4. Huh. So the overlap is, okay, this can't be 1 here at all. If this is 4, 5, and 6, so this is either 4, 6, or 5, 6. So either way, the 6 cannot be here. But we also know the 5 or the 4 is here, right? So therefore, there cannot be a 4, 5, or 6 in the rest of column 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 3. It could be no 4. The 5's already taken into account. No 6, no 7, no 9. So this is 8. This is also 1, 2, 3. Cannot be 7 or 9. So this could be 8. And this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5. This is 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this could be 1 or 3. It can't be 1, so it has to be 3 if it's 2. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 8 or 9. So this is 2, 3, or 7. This adds up to 8. First, Interesting. This is 2, 3, or 7. The overlap is either here or it's here, and it must be 2, 9, 3, 8, or, well, that doesn't help, 7, 4. But the problem is that we need 3 to account for that, and we don't have that. 8, 9, 8, 9. This could be 5, and that would be 6, in which case this is 4, 1, but that doesn't help. We're looking, so this is, one of these is 1, one of these is 3. We have 4 and 6, but we don't know where those are. One of these is 2, one of these is 7. 8 has to be one of these 3. We have 4 and 5 also. Oh, 2 can be one of those 3. All right. Okay, so the 8 x sums are done. The 9 x sums are done. The 15 x sums are almost done. The 10 x sums are done. The 25 x sums are the least done, and the 28 are the second least done. So we have 25, 28, and 15 still left. This can't be 2, 3, or 4, so this is 1, 5, 6. Oh, it can't have 1. So no 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4 also, so this is 5, 6. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this is 2, can this ever be 5 is the question. If this is 2, 5, 4, 2, so that would be... The answer seems to be no. Right? So if this is 2, and we tried to make this 5, say we made this 2 and 5. This is maximum 4 there, so that would be 11. These two would have to add up to 17, but that's also the overlap. So then this would be 17, and then you would have an additional 45 minus 28, which is 17 also. So that would be 34, which doesn't add up to 28. So this, if this is 2, it would have to be with 6. One of these is 1. You cannot have the 5 being with a 1. Because then that's 6 maximum. Then say you had a 9, right? You would not have the middle of 11. That would work. Right? Because then you would have 6 plus 11 is 17, and then that would be too big. So the 1 has to be with a 6. Sorry. Yeah. The 1 has to be with a 6. The 5 has to be with another number, which is not 1. Actually, I don't think it can even be 2. Can it be 2? If it's 5 and 2, so the 6 is always with a 1. That's 7. Then you have the 11. Okay, let's say you have 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is 7, plus 11 would be 18, but you would have 1 digit, so you cannot have a 2 here. Either this is 1 and this is 6, or you cannot have a 2 here. So then this can't be 2, so this is 1 or 8. So if it's 5, it's with 8. If this is 5, it's with 4, and then it would have to add 11 to it. So that's 9 plus 11, which is 20. So therefore, this would be 8. So if it's 5 and 4, this would have to be 8, and this would be 2, 9. So this would be 1, 6. And you'd have 3, 7, 3, 7. Does that work? I think that works. Right? If this is 5 and 4, this has to be 11. So therefore, this has to add up to, so 5 and 4, that's 9. Plus 11 is 20. So this has to be 8. So that's 28. This is 10. This is 1 and 6. So this is 17 and then 11. That works. If this is 5 and 8, this is 6 and 1, right? So 5 and 8 plus 11. 5 and 8 is 11 plus 13, which is 24. So this must be 4, which is impossible. So this cannot be 5 and 8. Therefore, we know this is the solution. So this is 5, this is 4, this is 1, this is 8, this is 2 and 9, which means neither of 2 or 9 can be here. So this can't be 9 or 2. This is 3 or 7. This has to be 1, and this is 6. So this can't be 6, which makes this 1, 4, and therefore this has to be 6. So this can't be 6 anymore, which means the 6 has to be here. And it's 4 or 5 with it. This can't be 6 anymore. This can't be 5. This can't be 6. This can't be 8. So yeah, that's fine. This can't be 6. Since this can't be 6, well, 7 could be here. So this is 2, 6, 7, 9. Okay. So this is, let's see. This is now 1, so this can't be 1. This is 2 or 8. This is 2 or 8. This can't be 4. Can't be 4. This can't be 4. So the 9 has to be there, which we already knew. This can't be, this is 2 and 9. 8 cannot be here anymore. So the overlap is here, would be either here or here, right? Because it's either 4 here, and this is 6, and this would be 5. Or this is 5. This would have to be, and this would be the overlap, and it would be 1 and 4. So this has to be 1 or 5. There cannot be a 4 or 5. So if this is 4, obviously this is 5. If this is 5, This has to be 4, so this can't be 4 either. So this is 8 or 9. If this is 5, that means this is 1, 4. So if this is 5, this is 1, 4. So that's 20. It's 10. And this would have to add up to 15. So therefore, this would have to be 7 and 8. Oh, in addition, we know... Okay, so we also know 4 has to be here. So this can't be 4. So this is 5. Which means the overlap is these two. So therefore, it's 1 and 4. So this can't be 4. This can't be 4. This can't be 1. No 1. No 1. This has to be 8 and 9, so this can't, and then we have an 8, 9, 8, 9 pair in row 3, so these can't be 8 or 9. This is 5, this is 5, so this must add up to 15. So this is 5 plus 5 is 10, that must be 15 to add up to 25. Therefore, it has to be 7 and 8. So this is 7, this is 8, which makes this 9 and 8. This can't be 8, this can't be 8, this can't be 7, therefore this is 3. This has to be 2. This is 9, which makes this 2. So this can't be 3, which makes this can't be 2, which means this is the 2. It could be 5, 6. It could be 6, 7. It could be 8 with 7 or 9. That's fine. This can't be 3, so this is 7. This can't be 7, so this is 3. This can't be 7 anymore. This can't be 7, so this is 9. Which makes that 7. If this is 5, this is 6. If this is 8, it could be 7 or 9, so that still works. We have all the digits now, except for these two. 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. Therefore, this must be 4, which means this can't be 4. So this is 6, this is 4. We have a 1, 5, 8 here. One of these two is 6. This is 1, 2, 3, and 9. So therefore, this has to be 2 and 3. This has to be 2 and 3, and this has to be 2 and 3. This can't be 7. This can't be 7. This can't be 8. So we have a 4, 9, 4, 9 pair. Therefore, this in box 1, there's no 4 or 9s in the rest of the cells. So this is 8. This is 7. This can't be 4, so this is 1. This is 4. This is a 2, 3 pair. This can't be 2, so this is 3, which makes this 2. This has to be a 1, 9 pair. This can't be 9, so this is 1 and... Oops. This is 9, which means this can't be 1, so therefore this is 1. There's no 1 here. This is 5, 8. This is 3 with 5 and 8. This is 4. This is, cannot be, it could be 2, could be 5, can't be 6, can't be 8 or 9, could be 7. This is 5 or 8, 3, 5, and 8. This is 6, 5, and 8. Which is fine. This can't be 1 anymore, so that becomes, this has to be a 1. This cannot be 4, so it's 2, 5, or 7 here. Can't be 2, so this is 5 or 7. Hmm. If this is 5, this has to be 6, which means this has to be 6, because these can't be 6. Therefore, that can't be 6, and this would have to be 6. That seems fine. Excuse me. Let's see. If this is 8, this is 7. Oh, this can't be 7. This is 9. Hmm. 6 plus 3 plus 9 is 18. Plus 2, 4, 1 is 25. So 7 has to be one of these two. I think we just have to plug in numbers and see what happens. This is 8, this is 9, which makes this 7 and 6, which makes this 4. Which means this can't be 4, so that's 4. This is 3 and 6. So therefore, this would be 9, this would be 4. This obviously wouldn't be 4. Oh, yeah, where is the 7? Well, we don't know. So therefore, this would be 5, this would be 8. Ah, and that's a contradiction. There you go. That's the contradiction we were looking for, so therefore this must be 5 and 6, which means this can't be 6, which means this is 6. This becomes a 7-9 pair in column 1, so this can't be 9. This has to be 4, which makes this 9. This can't be 6, this can't be 6, no 5, no 5. This can't be 6, therefore it's an 8. This can't be 6, this has to be a 2. This has to be a 5 from that. This has to be 4, this is 8, this is 2. This becomes a 5-7 pair. This can't be 5, so this is 7. This is 5. This becomes an 8-9 pair. This can't be 7, so this is 9. Makes that 7. This is 8. This has to be 9, and this is 8. This can't be 5 or 8, so this is 7. This can't be 5 or 8, so this is 3. This can't be 3 or 8, so it's 5. This can't be 4, so it's 3, and that's 4. And that's a solution. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Just gotta know what the X sums clue actually means and what its implications are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.